Good afternoon, everybody. Today I'm going to be reading Chapter 6 of Trapped in Deception. It is 11:30 hours, Monday, 19 May 2025, in the Miraflores district of Lima, Peru. It's a cool, overcast morning. The breeze off the Pacific drifts through the streets, and the skies hang heavy with clouds. The temperature floats between 60 and 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Quiet, gray, and thoughtful. But in Chapter 6, The Grand Exit, there's no stillness in Shawn Larson's world. His escape is set in motion. What looks like a normal workday is really the opening act of a vanishing act years in the making. Every smile, every nod in the hallway is a carefully measured step in a farewell no one will recognize until it's too late. Before we dive into deception, I want to pause and honor something real. I want to say happy birthday to my friend Isabel Chavez Humani. This Monday morning, while fiction unfolds on the page, I want you to know how much your friendship means in real life. You've been a constant light, warm, grounded, and kind. I hope today brings you joy that reaches deep and lasts longer than candles on a cake. You deserve nothing less. I sent you birthday wishes on social media, and I tried to call you several times. I do not want to be accused of stalking, so I just left a voice message. I hope your day is special. God bless you. Now, back to the story. Chapter 6, The Grand Exit. A little later, the same day. Shawn picked this particular Christmas because it fell on a Thursday, and that was exactly what he wanted. Everyone would be out of the office Thursday through Sunday. It was True Fund's policy that if Christmas was on a Thursday or Tuesday, the employees would have a 4-day weekend rather than return for one day. He glanced at an old calendar note from 2 years ago when he selected this date. He needed the timing to align perfectly. Like many employees, he used the holiday season to take his vacation, a chance to fake his death while the office was shut. He would vanish into South America and emerge once again under a new identity. Shawn looked at the clock. It was 5:35 p.m. He carefully made notes on what he would do when he reached his destination with a Lamy 2000 fountain pen. The cigar had been smoked to the bone, and it was time to head home at his standard time. A quick look at the clock again confirmed it was 6:15. He was always in the office between 6 in the morning, took no more than 45 minutes for lunch, and headed home at 6:30 p.m. He grabbed his coat, already tasting freedom. He left the corner office and was careful to speak to all of his co-workers politely and professionally. Shawn would be there another 2 days and die in a car crash on the way to the office party. In reality, he would be headed to South America on a private jet and then on to pre-planned locations, always paid in cash, to be untraceable. Cash stacked for his bodyguards and forgers. Shawn slowly walked down the corridor toward the parking garage and exchanged pleasantries while doing so. Good afternoon, Rebecca. I see the invitations are coming along well. I'm headed out for the day. Don't stay too long. Absolutely, Mr. Buster. Everybody is excited about the office party. Will you be joining us? Rebecca replied. Shawn hesitated momentarily, hiding his true nature with a polite smile. A beauty from Colombia, Rebecca and Shawn occasionally got together for a... Despite this, Shawn still considered himself a Christian. His mind was warped. I wouldn't miss it for the world. I need to shuffle around a few commitments, but plan to attend. Employees showered him with attention, and he politely stopped to talk and occasionally shook hands or kissed women on the cheeks. He inquired about their families, too, and remembered birthdays and illnesses. He was patient with them, never too busy for a kind word. Rebecca nodded, satisfied with his response. Shawn continued his journey toward the elevator. He entered and was alone until Jason, a college intern, entered from the 34th floor. Jason was in his early 20s, 5 feet 11 inches, slender, with glasses. He already had a receding hairline. Jason was ambitious, diligent, and a little intimidated by Shawn. He seemed nervous when he smiled and said, Good afternoon, Mr. Buster. Shawn smiled back and replied, I reviewed those reports you sent earlier. Excellent work, as always. Jason, who stared down at his shoes, looked up smiling. Thank you, Mr. Buster. It means a lot coming from you. Shawn nodded appreciatively, and they both waited in the elevator. On the 17th floor, 3 middle-aged men entered the elevator and were having a conversation about the upcoming Christmas party. Shawn joined them. I hear the buzz about the party is reaching a fever pitch. All three nodded. When the elevator reached the ground level, Shawn exited. He walked through the short hallway to the parking garage. Thank God I will not be attending this stupid, annoying people. He had chosen a homeless man to use, getting him drunk enough to get behind the wheel of Shawn's car and randomly drive into some unlucky drivers after gifting his jewelry to the man as a Christmas gesture. Shawn was familiar with incendiary devices and would ensure the body was burnt to a crisp. As he rehearsed the steps in his mind, a sour twist churned in Shawn's gut, a feeling he hadn't expected. What if this was not the clean exit he envisioned? What if someone smelled foul play? He tightened his jaw. No, he had covered every detail. He was the best. The man slept under an overpass and begged at a street corner by a streetlight. Shawn had struck up a friendship with the man, often giving him money and occasionally beer. He would douse the car with gasoline afterward and destroy evidence. Not far from the door leading into the parking garage sat his prized driving possession in his personalized parking space. A sleek, silver Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren, the epitome of luxury and power. Shawn chose an automatic for ease. It was the most expensive model he could find. With the engine's roar, Shawn left True Fund's headquarters for good, his Mercedes gliding smoothly through the city streets. Never again would he have to pretend to like those awful, weak people. He relished the feeling of exhilaration and the envious glances of bystanders as he drove past. Thank you so much for listening to Chapter 6 of Trapped in Deception. As the engine of the silver Mercedes hums into the distance, so does Michael Buster. What's left behind isn't grief. It's confusion, scorched metal, and a carefully planned illusion. Shawn is gone, and the world thinks he's dead. But even with every angle accounted for, one question pulses beneath the surface. Did I truly cover everything? In Trapped in Deception, there are no perfect plans, only the illusion of control. And even the best exits leave footprints if you look close enough. If you have not joined the mailing list, you can go to kenweb.com and sign up. A shout out to all of my friends in the writers group. Keep writing. Enjoy the journey. Please be safe. Have a great Monday, and feel free to leave comments. I want to make this better. I learn from criticism. I'll see you next time. This is Ken Webb. Have a great day.